Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do a rucksack back carry, and I am using a tester from Hardiness Handwoven. This is Riviera, and it has a periwinkle cottle and weft. I'm going to start on the middle marker for a ruck. This is when you start right on the center, so you will just get your wrap. Oh, and I'm using a size 6. I typically ruck with a 4, but I like having longer tails for demonstrating a carry. But you're going to start right on center and get your child onto your back however you prefer to do it. I like a Superman toss, so I'm going to Superman him up onto my back and kind of get my really long tails out of my way. And he's watching Daniel Tiger. I have to distract him because he's an impatient toddler. But I pin the rails underneath my chin tight so that he's secure, and that way I can go back and make some adjustment. I pull the wrap down a little bit so it's not going up too high on his back and get him situated where I want him. And then again, I pull tight and pin. That way I can reach back with both hands and he's secure, and I can pull up a seat. So you pull all your slack down so it's taut. And then if you keep your hands back behind each of their knees, you should easily pull up a seat that goes directly knee to knee. And then I keep a hand on his bum while I pin one tail just under between my knees right away. And then you'll see that I stand up as straight as I can, and that's going to help you from having slack at your bottom rail when you're done. So I sandwich my shoulders, which is what I'm doing here. I grab the bottom rail and then I bring it underneath and then up to match it with the top rail so that the wrap is essentially folded in half on my shoulder. And then I go through and tighten strand by strand. I pull the middle section, bottom, top, get it all evenly tightened so it feels comfortable, and then pin it down between my knees. And then I do the same thing with the other side. Again, I spread it out, grab the bottom rail, pull it up underneath to match up with the top, and then go through to tighten evenly, strand by strand, making sure that it feels good. Again, standing up as straight as I can, because if you lean over a lot while you're tightening up your bottom rail, by the time you stand up, it will have loosened. So that's just a common issue. So I take my tail, whichever one you want, I bring it to the back, I switch hands, it goes over the first leg, under the second leg, and then I'm going to go ahead and tuck it down between my knees. And then do the same thing with the other side, and his little hand is in there, if you can see that. And it goes over the first leg, switch hands, under the second leg, bring it back around to the front. And now you can finish your carry, which there's a couple different options for doing so. I'm going to show you a reef knot today. I like a reef knot because it lays flat against your body, which is more comfortable, I think. But if you watch, it goes one tail under the other and then drop it down inside towards your body and pull tight. And then that same tail, not the other one, same tail goes underneath again and then up over and drop it down in towards your body and pull tight. And that is a reef knot. So like I said, it lays flat against your body, which I think is more comfortable than tying a double knot. And it looks kind of pretty too. So that is usually what I do when I have enough to tie off. Sometimes it takes a little bit more tail and I don't have enough. But that is how I ruck. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks.